McDonald's freshens up its menu by nixing frozen beef in quarter pounder. By 2018, most McDonald's quarter pounders will be made of fresh instead of frozen beef. The fast food giant is making the change in order to bring back customers. Right now, it is unclear how the change will affect McDonald's earnings. Business experts, however, view the move as a response to their rival Wendy's. Wendy's motto, "Fresh, never frozen," has been a big draw for customers. Since 2012, McDonald's has lost around 500 million purchases because of changing public taste. People now prefer fresher foods that have not been processed by a machine or frozen. In an attempt to catch up, McDonald's has been changing its menu. McDonald's initially switched to frozen beef in 1973 to keep up with customer demand. At the time, the company was rapidly spreading across the nation. Switch to fresh beef may or may not be a success. They're trying to get people to give them another shot, said Tripp Miller, who runs Ghislaine Capital Partners. The firm holds 20,000 McDonald's shares and is heavily invested in its success. Whether McDonald's switch to fresh beef will work is still up in the air. The move will require workers who are used to cooking frozen beef to learn how to safely handle and cook fresh meat. Business experts think this may slow down training and service. They are not yet sure how using fresh meat would affect profits, as fresh meat costs more than frozen. Many suggested it would not have as strong a draw as the switch to all-day breakfast. Diners say they want fresh and healthier, but they want it faster than ever, Miller said. The beef switch-up is part of a plan launched by Chief Executive Steve Easterbrook. In the past few years, he's been trying to lure customers back to the restaurant. Other changes in the name of health. Chains in the United States have swapped butter for margarine in Egg McMuffins because butter is seen as more natural and healthier. They have also stopped buying chicken meat from farms where the birds are raised with antibiotics. Such practices are seen as unhealthy and bad for the environment. They also removed high fructose corn syrup from their buns. High fructose corn syrup, a processed sweetener made from corn, has been blamed for many health problems. However, the latest switch to fresh beef is currently only for the quarter pounder. Other burgers will continue to be made from frozen patties, although they could go fresh later on. Today's announcement is part of a continuing food journey for McDonald's, said Chris Kempinski, president of McDonald's USA, in a press release announcing the move. Over the last 2 years, we have accelerated the pace of change around how we source and serve our food. We're just getting started and can't wait to show you what's next. Wendy's takes a dig at McDonald's. The announcement, however, also drew criticism and jokes from competitors and customers on social media. Wendy's teased its bigger rival on Twitter by writing, "At McDonald's, so you'll still use frozen beef in most of your burgers and all of your restaurants? Asking for a friend." The fresh beef quarter pounders were tested in 400 restaurants in Dallas and Tulsa, Oklahoma. At these restaurants, customers ordered more of those burgers and visited the restaurant more often, according to Kempinski. McDonald's said the new quarter pounder will be available by the middle of 2018 at most of its 14,000 U.S. restaurants. Alaska, Hawaii, and some airports will not be making the switch. Directions. Read the article and answer the questions. Be sure to highlight or underline to prove your answers. Number 1. Which of the following statements would Wendy's most likely agree with? A. Fast food restaurants should collaborate in order to make their customers happy. B. Fast food restaurants should offer special deals for customers who bring a friend. C. All of a restaurant's burgers should be made with fresh beef at every location. D. All of a restaurant's burgers should be made with frozen beef to speed up production. Number 2. Which of the following most influenced McDonald's decision to offer quarter pounders made with fresh beef? A. The hope of bringing back lost customers with fresher food options. B. The need to keep up with higher customer demand at a quick pace. C. The potential of increased profit due to the higher price of fresh beef. D. The desire to help customers make healthier food choices. 3. Why does the author include the section, "Switch to fresh beef may or may not be a success"? A, to provide facts about an important company that invests heavily in McDonald's. B, to explain where McDonald's will purchase its fresh beef and how they will cover the cost. C, to describe the steps McDonald's will take to train its employees to cook fresh beef. D, to show that the switch from frozen to fresh beef may have negative effects on McDonald's. 4. Read the first paragraph of the selection, Other Changes in the Name of Health. This paragraph generates interest in the topic of healthy food by A, listing nutrition facts for several of McDonald's most popular items. B, naming several ways McDonald's made its food healthier. C, describing the health problems that can arise from eating certain foods. D, explaining how raising meat in a certain way can harm the environment. 5. In a summary of the article, the most important detail to include is how McDonald's A, is switching to non-frozen meat in their Quarter Pounder. B, is a better fast food restaurant than Wendy's. C, will continue to use frozen beef. D, is the only fast food restaurant that does not use frozen beef. 6. Which statement best summarizes the section, Other Changes in the Name of Health? A, McDonald's is making changes to make their food more healthy. B, butter is healthier than margarine. C, people should not eat high fructose corn syrup. D, all burgers will be made with fresh meat. 7. Read the sentence from the article. At the time, the company was rapidly spreading across the nation. What is the meaning of the word rapidly? A, slowly. B, quickly. C, stalling. D, firstly. Number 8. Use the section Wendy's takes a dig at McDonald's to complete the graphic organizer.